Okay, so hi, my name is Fran, and I'm a female wargamer, and that sounded a bit like an introduction to Alcoholics Anonymous, but it's really not. I've been painting for the best part of 9 years, but on and off, so actually in total I've probably only painted for about 2 years tops. I started when I was 15, and I lived in Germany. And I went to one of the Games Workshop stores over there with a friend and was exceptionally bored, and I ended up painting an orc war boss or something to that degree, and they were so impressed with it that they asked me to paint a couple of units for the window, so that kept me entertained actually for the best part of a couple of months. I stayed in the hobby in Germany until I was 16 and we moved back to England, and got back into it again at 18 when some of my younger brothers decided that they wanted to start playing again, and painted actually for about 6 months. Started a Thousand Suns army but never really got anywhere because studies got in the way, so I stopped playing again, and I've now started again about 6 months ago, I'd say, and mainly started again because I'm a full-time medical student and I don't have the money to support myself, and so selling things on eBay and doing commissions seems like a sensible thing to do. Here's some of the models that I've got so far. The 2 Tyranids are actually from my little brother's army. I'm painting him, I think it must be about 2,000 points worth of nids for his 11th birthday, because he's decided that he actually would quite like to get back into wargaming, or he would quite like to join his older brothers. Having said that, all of them no longer play, it's just me. Some other models that I've got here, I've got an old, this is something I did probably back in January, so he's really not that good. Well, I'm not pleased with him. I mean, it could be worse. The freehand on the banner needs a complete redo, but I just can't get myself to do it at the moment. Here's one that's for sale on eBay at the moment, a bit of advertising. It's a Khorne Chaos Knight. I bought a box set of these guys, which is why I have so many of them, and if you go onto my coolmini site you'll see that there's quite a few of them there as well. What else have I got here? Some squigs and their herders. I can't really tell if you can see what's going on because I've got the camera at such a stupid angle. I tried something a bit different for the squigs. I haven't gone for the classic red because I find that a bit dull. So I've got what I've affectionately referred to as Toadstool and Ribena squigs. So you've got one with a spotty belly there, and the musician who has a checked bagpipes. You might not be able to see that in the picture. You're going to have to trust me, he really does. If you go to coolmini again, you'll be able to see. Some other things that I've got going at the moment. This is the project that I have to finish this week, or I hope to finish this week. A winged vampire lord. I think you can get the basic idea of what I've done there. I'm quite pleased with him. I'm pleased with how the wings turned out, but I think the reason they turned out so well is because my first medium really in terms of painting was paper and watercolours, and painting on such a large flat area is surprisingly easy. This is a orc knob from the Assault on Blackreach set, which I have to admit I still haven't finished. I painted the war boss that went on eBay a couple of weeks ago now, probably a couple of months ago even, and I just haven't got round to finishing the units. So he's one of them, but they're a bit more of a quick paint job than what I'd usually do with an individual miniature. As you can see, the winged vampire that I've just shown is almost finished, and so my next project is going to be this bad boy here, one of the most iconic figures from the Games Workshop range. It's of course the Death Jester. I'm going to have some fun, I think, putting some checks onto that, but I do quite enjoy doing freehand check. Again, if you go to my coolmini site, if you look at the Orc War Boss, I did a few limited checks on him and I really enjoyed it, and I'm hoping to do some more. Now obviously this is just all my commission work. Well, it's not commission work, it's what I sell on eBay. But I also am starting my own army. It's going to be a Chaos Space Marine army. and I've got my own chapter and my own fluff. The chapter that I'm making is based on the Crimson Fists, and it's a kind of a what if chapter, you know, what if the Crimson Fists hadn't been destroyed and in fact had pledged allegiance to Chaos in order to survive the battle. So yeah, but I haven't really got any pictures of this here at the moment because they're still a work in progress. They were actually a present from my other half, and he is still working them on at the moment, but basically at the weekend he's given me 7 tanks, a unit of Possessed, Chaos Terminator Lord, Chaos Sorcerer in Terminator armour. I've got 2 Obliterators, I'm trying to think what else, Noise Marines, Thousand Suns, Havocs, basically lots and lots and lots of stuff. There's about 2,200 points worth, somebody else has told me, and this is the point where I'm allowed to admit that I am actually going to have to learn all of the rules and everything all over again, because I've been honing my skills in painting rather than focusing on the actual gameplay, which hopefully will be rectified within sort of this year. I'm quite good at picking things up, so I'm hoping it won't be too difficult. My argument being, if my 11-year-old brother can do it, I can do it. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm hoping this will be a bit more a regular thing. I will be putting up some work in progress on the Death Jester. I have put a link to my coolmini site in the video description, and also to my eBay account, although to be honest half of what I'm selling on there at the moment is DVDs, computer games and clothes, because I'm trying desperately to make some more room in my flat because I have started this wonderful hobby again, and as I'm sure most of you know, it tends to take up a lot of room. So yeah, that's it from me for now. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.